Hello, I'm Harlan Kelly, Assistant General Manager for the Public Utilities Commission. This video will introduce you to SOLIS, which stands for San Francisco Online Invoicing System. It automates invoice submission and approvals so that invoices can be paid within 21 working days. Because SOLIS is a web-based system, you can submit your invoice from just about anywhere without all the paper. I hope that you enjoy this video, and thank you for being part of our team.
This is a quick start tutorial for city vendors. In this video, we show you how to submit your invoice using SOLIS. Let's get started. Enter your username and password and click Sign In. You'll start at the vendor's landing page. This page displays all of your new, pending, and paid invoices. It also displays your closed invoices in case you need to refer to them later. You will notice that invoices are organized by contract and task order. To submit a new invoice, find the task order you'll be charging against. Once you've located the task order, click New or Edit in the Invoice Status column. This is the first time we've opened this invoice, so it says New. That takes us to the Invoice Summary page, where we start our invoice. The Invoice Summary page provides you lots of information, but you only need to fill in the fields that are marked with a red asterisk. The first field required is your own invoice number, so that you can easily reconcile it to the invoice number SOLIS assigns. The next fields that are required are the period to and from date. These fields indicate which billing cycle you're using. After filling in all the fields, click the Save button. Double-check your invoice, and then click Save and Continue. This takes us to the Invoice Detail page, where we can select the consultant staff that we're billing for on this invoice. Click Add Consultant Staff. This opens up a pop-up window where we can filter the list by either prime vendor or by a sub-vendor. Check off the consultants you want to include on this invoice. Once the consultants have been selected, click Select. For this invoice, we're charging for the prime vendor's consultants and the sub-vendor's consultants. So we click on the Add Consultant button again to add our subcontractor's consultants. Now that we can see the vendors for this invoice, we can apply the charges for each vendor. Click on one of the vendor's names to start this process. This pop-up window shows us the consultants we had previously selected. First, if you have any other direct costs, you can enter the total amount here. Then enter the billed hours for each of the consultants in these fields. You'll notice SOLIS already has all of the billable rates under the contract. The final amount is calculated for you. Once you're finished, you can click Save. If you have additional vendors, you click Next Vendor. Add the other direct costs and consultant hours just as you did with the first vendor. Click Save and Continue. This will bring you to the HRC section. Notice how the HRC Form 7 information was automatically entered from the previous screens. Because this is the first invoice we are submitting, all we have to do is enter the appropriate sub-vendor invoice number. If we had submitted previous invoices, we would also fill in the HRC Form 9 fields here. Click Save and Continue. This is the attachment screen. On this screen, we can upload the documents that are necessary to support the invoice. SOLIS prompts you to provide certain documents depending on the information about charges we've previously provided. Red asterisks indicate the documents that SOLIS requires. Click Browse, locate the document on your computer, click Open, and then click Upload. Repeat these steps for each of the documents with a red asterisk. After you're done uploading, you can click Next. We're almost done. This checklist will make sure you have not forgotten anything. Check each box when you're certain you've completed that step. Then click Submit. Finally, a disclosure notice appears. Please read it, and if you agree with the terms, click I agree. Congratulations! You have successfully submitted your invoice. You should now be familiar with how SOLIS works. For additional information, please refer to the Help section.